Hi all, Sharath here. Well, I wish everybody a wonderful new year ahead. So today, this video is meant to give you a few tips for IELTS listening. Like I said in the previous video, listening and reading are the two modules where you can score the maximum, right? Which means out of 40 you can score 40, both for listening and reading, since it is evaluating your receptive skills. So I strongly recommend everybody, you have to find some time to prepare and practice whenever you get trained for IELTS listening and reading. In fact, definitely for all the modules, but particularly for listening and reading. So what do you mean by preparation? When you go to a training academy or a training center, normally what you do, you get the initial orientation trainings and everything, right? Then you start practicing the very next day or the second day or the third day, you start practicing, right? But you are not giving time to prepare, because we have to improve our receptive skills. It is very, very important. So how can you improve your receptive skills? You can watch English programs, listening to podcasts, then watching movies. Of course, it would be a very good option for you to improve your listening skills and all, because IELTS is all about evaluating your skills, right? You have to be very good at English. Apart from that, you should have wonderful skills. So for the IELTS listening part, let me make it very clear that you can score the maximum by listening to the questions and answers it very sensibly. So from the questions, it is divided into 4 parts, like I said in the previous video. For each questions, they give you some time, right? For the part 1, it is being split into 2 part. From 1 to 5, you have some time to look in the questions 1 to 4 or 1 to 5, whatever. So utilize that time effectively and listen to the audio once it is played. Remember, they are literally meant to distract you. So when you get a word, a term, please understand the context of the question, because they might say it in a different way in the audio when it is played. So what we will do, we will simply read the question and we will wait for that part. Unknowingly, it will be going on and it would be very tough for us to understand what exactly it is. The reason for the listening, they are including different types of accents. You might get Australian accents, American, British, Canadian, Irish, and so it is a mixture of different accents, not like how Indians speak. So it is a bit confusing for a moderate person to understand what exactly it is meant. And when you are literally meant to get distracted, of course the confusion will be more. So that's why I told you very clearly that you should give importance to preparation, because once you are prepared, if you have problem with a certain part of questions, for example, you have different set of questions, right? Part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. Normally for the part 2 and part 3, they include the map scenario and the discussion part. So you have to find out where your problem is, where you are not able to understand. In the YouTube, of course, you will get hundreds and hundreds of videos regarding the same. If you have problem with the map, focus on the map. If you have problem with MCQs, focus on the MCQ part. So prepare, you spend time to prepare, because once you start your listening procedure, it will be very easy for you to understand and score the maximum. Clearly, listening is all about deliberate distractions for you. And if you simply miss a part, of course, the chance of getting the maximum would be very less. So preparation is very, very important. Plus you need practice. So listening is one of the easiest modules. I would definitely say that you can score the maximum 9 out of 9 if you practice it every day. And practice also, you should understand that what is your current level, because practices are meant to understand where you have reached. Like out of 40, how am I scoring right now? So if you score 20, if you score 30, if you score 25, understand what is your problem basically is. Then focus on that. Spend time to prepare. Spend time to analyze where you are having the problem. And of course, yes, by a very good preparation and practice, you can score the maximum for IELTS listening undoubtedly. So this is all about the listening tips and tricks. If you have any questions related to the same, please ask your questions in the comments. I would definitely answer all those things. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.